keeps on fighting him, hoping to buy time. Newt apologizes and grabs his gun to do it himself, but Thomas immediately knocks it off his hand. Then Newt loses his last traces of sanity and grabs a knife to try to stab Thomas, but he only manages to hurt him a little before Thomas kicks him off. When Newt attacks again, the boys crash and Thomas has no choice but to push the knife against Newt, killing him. While Thomas cries for his friend, the others arrive with the serum, but obviously it's too late. Instead of leaving with the team of furious, Thomas goes back to the Wicked building and finds Ava, who tells him she can save them all. Thomas drops his gun and volunteers his body to develop the cure after getting Ava to promise she'll leave the other kids alone. At that moment, Ava is shot dead by Jansen, who then sedates Thomas. Moments later, Thomas wakes up tied to a stretcher in a lab where Teresa is taking a sample of his blood to make serum. Jansen explains that the cure will only be given to the elite before revealing he's infected. When he's about to inject himself with the new serum, Teresa breaks a bottle on his head to knock him down. Then she frees Thomas, only for Jansen to grab her and throw her across the room. He starts fighting her for the serum, even hitting her head on the table. Thomas tackles Jansen through the window and they start fighting in the corridor. Jansen almost overpowers him, but Thomas refuses to surrender and they keep going. Eventually Jansen takes out a gun and threatens to shoot both teens, but at that moment the rebels hit the building with rockets, knocking Jason down and allowing the duo to run. They hide in a lab containing some cranks in a cell, and Teresa is horrified to discover Thomas was severely wounded by the explosion. Jansen comes looking for them, so Teresa distracts him while Thomas throws an object at the cell door, breaking it. The cranks jump out and start feeding on Jansen, allowing the teens to run away. Teresa helps Thomas move and they make it to the roof, where they discover the building is slowly burning down. Thinking it's over, Teresa apologizes for everything and they share a kiss. Then the rebels arrive in the aircraft, but they can't get too close because of the fire. As the neighbor building collapses and the aircraft keeps on shaking, Teresa throws Thomas at the team, who catches him just in time. Teresa doesn't follow him and dies as the building collapses under her. Thomas cries for her before passing out. Sometime later, all the survivors have used the repaired ship to make it to a safe island where they start building a new home. Thomas recovers from his injury and checks Newt's necklace to discover a letter thanking him for everything and asking him to take care of everyone. On this new home, the survivors carve the names of the fallen fighters on a big rock like they used to do back in the maze experiment. After adding Teresa's name, Thomas looks at the beach while revealing he has a sample of the serum. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.